Hello and welcome back to your English class. Hope you all are doing great out there. In this video, we are going to discuss lesson number 7 of Living English, that is Save the Earth. Topics that will be covered in this video will be the explanation part and the back exercise. Alright, so let's go ahead. Okay, so this is page number 79 of Living English. Firstly, an activity is given to you. Here, Kush and his brother are planting a sapling in their garden. You have to put a tick after those activities that they should do to keep their garden clean and green. Okay, so just do it yourself. Let's continue. This is page number 80. The students of class 3 put up an interesting show on Earth Day. Read on to find out what they do. Okay, so Miss Karnik has some important news. Children, Miss Karnik is the class teacher of class 3. Okay? Children, I have exciting news. We'll have a fancy dress show on 22 April, which is celebrated as Earth Day. So Miss Karnik informed the class about the fancy dress show that is to be held on 22nd April on the occasion of Earth Day. So on hearing this, children replied, "Fancy dress? What fun!" Okay, so they got excited on hearing this. Then, you can dress up as a tree, a cloud, or an animal and talk about yourself. Miss Karnik said this. Okay, yourself means about that character whose role the particular children is playing. Fine. Then the children talk about what they can dress up as. How will I look as a homeless tiger? Now the children are discussing and deciding about their characters. Then I can dress up as a plastic bottle and talk about recycling. Children, you should also know about recycling and the importance of it in present time. As you know, we produce lot of waste every day, right? It's a very major problem. So it's very important to recycle some products. Recycling means the action of converting waste into reusable material. Fine. Then, it is Earth Day. The hall is filled with parents and teachers. So, on the occasion of Earth Day, all the parents and teachers of children have gathered in the hall to watch the show. Fine. Class 3 proudly presents the Earth Day parade. Our students will tell us how to care for our planet. Who said this? Miss Karnik said this while hosting the show. Fine. So, Miss Karnik is inviting class 3 students for their presentation. As she was the class teacher, so she was calling her class on the stage. So, what class 3 is going to do? Yes, they will do a parade on Earth Day. Fine. Now, next page. Arvind Gopalan walks on stage. Nervous but excited. I am a bus. Use me instead. Use me instead of a car. Reduce pollution, prevent traffic jams, save money. Alright, well, there is a boy named Arvind Gopalan who is performing the role of a bus. He is nervous but excited, which means he is scared and eager at the same time. He suggested to use the public transport instead of private vehicles. Have you thought why is he saying so? Yes, because each vehicle creates pollution. If you will use bus which carries large number of people at the same time, in the so the amount of pollution will be less. Just imagine if each person will use separate vehicle, there will be large amount of pollution. And if we will use bus or public transport, it reduce pollution, it even prevent traffic jams because there will be less traffic on the road and it will automatically save your money, right? Because public transports are cheaper than private vehicles. Fine. Now, Udit Sinha tells us how to recycle waste. I am a waste bin. We can recycle newspapers. By recycling them, each family can save 2 trees every year. Recycle and save the earth. Now, another child, Udit Sinha, has become a waste bin and he will discuss the importance of recycling waste. He is suggesting that everyone should save newspapers. By recycling them, by doing so, we can save the trees from cutting every year. By doing so, a single family can save 2 trees every year. So we should focus on recycling instead of throwing everything in the waste bin. If we want to save our Mother Earth, we have to follow this. Fine. Now, Shabnam Khan talks about how to save electricity. I am a light bulb. Switch me off when you leave the room. Save electricity, save energy. So Shabnam has become a bulb and she gave a message that we should switch off the lights and fans when they are not in use, right? Now, by doing so, we can save electricity as well as energy. Teresa speaks on how to save tigers. I am a tiger. The forest is my home. People cut forests for their needs, so it is difficult to find food. Please save forests and tigers. Children, do you know when the population increases, the need of houses and other things automatically increases, which result in cutting down the green areas and making buildings on that. This affects wild animals like tigers because they are unable to find food. They are wild animals. They are not dependent on us for the food. They find their own food, right? And due to the creation of buildings everywhere, they are not able to find food. How they will survive, right? So it's very important for us that we should not cut it. It is very mandatory for us that we should not cut the green areas. Fine. Now moving ahead. Now another child is Binita Tuki, who wants us to save trees. I am a tree. I give you clean air, fruits and medicines. You cannot live without me. Please save me. Children, do you know we get almost everything from plants. So we are cutting down the trees for our selfish needs, right? We are very well aware about the fact that nobody can survive without trees as they give us oxygen. Still, no one plant trees. So we should save trees and from cutting, and we should grow more and more trees. Now, Jamshed Nariman, another boy, Jamshed Nariman, speaks about water pollution. I am water. People dump rubbish in rivers and oceans. They also waste a lot of water. Please use me wisely. Kids, you might have seen that when people does not get any place to throw the garbage, they simply dump it in the water resources like rivers, ponds, oceans. which affect water animals and make the water impure, right? Moreover, we waste a lot of water every day. Water is a natural resource. We cannot create water. So we should always use it wisely, right? Fine. Now all the children sing together. The parents and the teachers clap and cheer. What did the children said? Earth Day. Every day is Earth Day. Whether it's cold or wet or hot. Let us work to save our planet. It's the only one we've got. Children, Earth is the only planet which has life on it, and it is only possible because of trees. So we should do every effort to save our mother planet Earth. Fine? Alright kids, now moving on to the back exercise. This is in part A. You have to match up. On the left, names of some participants are given, and on the right, the messages that they gave are given. So Arvind Gopalan gave a message to reduce pollution. Then Shabnam Khan gave a message to save electricity. Then Teresa gave us the message to save tigers, and Jamshed gave us the message to save water. Fine. Now in part B, you have to read the given lines and answer the questions. The line is, by recycling them, each family can save 2 trees every year. Who said this? Udit Sinha said this. Fine. What did the speaker ask us to recycle? He asked us to recycle newspaper. Fine. Then how can each family help by recycling newspapers? Every family can help by recycling newspapers to save 2 trees per year. Per means every year. Fine. Now next line is, I give you clean air, fruits and medicines. You cannot live without me. Who said this? Binita Tuki. Binita Tuki said this. What did the speaker dress up as? Speaker means Binita Tuki. So what was Binita Tuki dressed up as? Tree. Okay. Then why are trees important? Because they give us fruit, medicine and oxygen. Fine. Similarly, you have to complete this part E, F, G and H. In part G, you have to underline the silent letters in the given words. Fine. Okay. Well, that's it for today, kids. Hope you understood the lesson, and just keep in mind the important messages that every child gave. Fine. If you like the video, do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching the video.